Just over 3 weeks ago, OpenAI released Sora. Video of the reviews of that, which I made, you can see it right on the top. But today, I'm going to show you a tool that is amazing. You can see the video right over here. This was posted on my Instagram and TikTok, which I made with this tool. What is that tool, you ask? The tool we're talking about is Haiper. Haiper is a free AI video tool. In the market, we already have platforms like Runway ML, Stable Video. But what Haiper AI really does, as you can see in the text, is that vision to Hyper reality is it's the closest thing that we have to what Sora is promising us when it releases. And the best part is it is for free. Right from the get-go, you can see there are a couple of features which is reminiscent of Runway's ML, also the video to video and text to video. And you can also join their community. But the best thing, as I've just mentioned, it's free. And without saying much about it, we're going to go and start creating. So to start to create, you want to go and start create, and then you're going to have the login option. So you could either log in with your Discord or you could log in with your Google. I'm going to go ahead and log in with my Google over here. And right there, as you can see, you're invited with this wonderful page, which is ready to use for creating videos. And you can see already there are some examples. And there is a disclaimer though, it's not more than 3 to 5 seconds. It's mostly 3 seconds, but you can see directly from the quality, just of the community members, some of the work that is done is really, really nice. Like this video is just over 1 second, literally just 2 seconds. Then if we go to the next one over here, the sizzle and look at the sizzle on the meat there. It just looks like a really beautiful video that's been taken, a B-roll. And as we can also see by this prompt, it's actually done in Spanish. So that's also interesting. They're supporting different languages. And then even this video over here is so interesting because it gives the kind of a beautiful sway. So you can see that there's a lot of interesting things that happens by the community members. As we can see, a bunch of different videos have been done. Like for example, this specific video, it's also showing us like a BMW, what it looks like, and it's kind of giving us a beautiful tilt. So again, like Sora, they also have a watermark, which is rightly so. They kind of also have their own ID and seed number per specific videos, and each of them are also prompted in specific ways. Now, for the purposes of this one, first, what I'm going to do is, without looking into anything else, we're going to first go to the get started just to see what are the things that are there. So when we click over there, these are some of the ways to get started. Haiper is an AI video generator, is a creative video generation tool. With just a few simple inputs, we will begin to quickly generate beautiful video results for you. Just over a year ago, video creations looked something like this. And now today, we can actually find tools that can be so beautiful. So Haiper AI video generator is divided into 3 sections: explore, creation, and favorites. And then we are going to look at the way that you can do the creations. Create with text prompts. So how to use it? In the creation mode, you do create with a text prompt. Then you're going to click seed motion level. What is a motion level? And then the duration. Note that the resolution is 720 and the default video ratio is 16:9. So what is a motion level, they ask? So the motion level is including the movement of objects, the movement of the camera, the state changes, etc. The higher the value of motion level, the more obvious the motion of the video. Default state, the model will provide an automatic range of motion based on your description, as we can see right over here. Then it's saying that motion level turn on, the larger the value selected, the greater the movement of the video. So there you go. Now, this is a lot of information that probably we have over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to also get some direct feedback by creating. So we're going to go back over here. And now we see on the top of the explore section, we have a couple of options. Create video with text, animate your image, repaint your video, create with text prompt, animate your image, and then this one is a coming soon feature, which is going to be something that I would definitely want to see how it would work, extend your video. So we're going to do each of them, and I'm going to put timestamps down below so you can actually check out any section that you want at your own pace. So the first one is going to be create video with text. Let's do this one. So describe any video you can imagine with a text. So for this one, you can already see, even before I put the text, there are specific styles that they also recommend if we want to use, but I don't want to use any of that. So I'm going to say, and I've read that you need to have subject, you need to have emotion, and you need to have a style. So based on that, I'm going to have my subject. So I'm going to say a chunky cat running in a field of flowers moving towards the camera. Panning. And then we have options over here. So this button over here would denote if it is going to be public or private. You can keep it private as well, which is huge. So everything here is free. You do not have to pay for it, which is, for now, they're kind of building off a community. So it's going to be free for a while. So you should definitely check this out while it's free, because as you can see, this is still in beta. So I'm going to turn this to be off, and then you can select the duration. As I said, you can have up to 2 to 4 seconds, but the 4 seconds is coming soon. And then we are going to be just create image over here. And then you can see it's already added the image over here, much like how you do image to text prompt. This is image to video. So then I can describe the motion and the style of the video. Again, you can also make it public, but for this purposes, I'm going to keep it private. And then you can add, once the video rolls or creates, it will start having a seed number. It doesn't have a seed number now. Again, you can see some parts of the UI is a little bit wonky, but that's okay, because the most important thing is that the video quality is top notch. For now, even at 2 seconds, just typing texts can give you such amazing results, as you can see by the community. In any case, we are going to put a description based on the image that we have over here to have a style. So it's going to be dolly out, slight motion. Let's just put that, and I'm going to create. And while I put that, you can already see that the previous video is still having a 20%. So it does take a little bit of a time to actually process the video. And the most powerful thing about Haiper is probably the realism that it's able to give us without actually giving the kind of distortion. For example, if we look at, let's say, this one over here, it actually looks like a still from a movie. Or even this one looks like an actual drone shot of a Ford Mustang. I mean, if you wanted to nitpick on the details of the physics, we could definitely do that, but I feel like we have definitely come a long way from warpy videos. And even this one could be just a nice stock video of Woodstock being burnt. Like a cute chihuahua with a background. We have both our videos being processed. And you can see, the realism is something that I feel is the biggest and the most strongest thing about Haiper's AI videos. As I mentioned before, we are still waiting for OpenAI to release Sora, which they did mention that they are going to be releasing soon enough. We have no idea yet, because they're still red teaming it. If you have no idea what that means, you can check out this document over here where they actually talk about it, and if you want to see what it is all about. But you can also see what the details really look like. I would be really curious to see what the potential of this would be when they extend it. Probably they will obviously include a paid plan eventually, but I would definitely suggest you guys should check this out while it is still free. Now, speaking of that, this is our video that I have just created while I was making this video, and you can see a chunky cat running in the field. It's kind of like going backwards, essentially. So chunky cat running in the field, moving towards the camera, is more moving backwards, but it is a chunky cat. And then for this one, my prompt was, I put an image and I said dolly out, slight motion. Yeah, there you go. It has a little bit of a slight motion there, so that's really nice. And then now what we can do is that I can obviously upvote it. And then the way that you would download this video is that you just click over here. So you could either have the heart shape, which is you favorited, it would go right over there in the favorite section, or you could share it on X or Facebook, or you could just copy it anywhere, or you could just download this video. Say for example, if I downloaded this video, then it's going to go in my downloads. And now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be going back over here, and we're going to now check out this section. So we saw the create video with the text, we saw animate your image, and now we're going to repaint your video. So I'm going to take my same exact video. So I'm going to upload my video over here, the same video that we just now made, which is going to be this video of this little kid just gaping in shock. And then now, as I mentioned earlier, no matter which exploring style you're going for, which method you're working with, you do have these styles. So let's say I want to do this in old film style, and yeah, let's just do that. I'm going to also turn it off, and yeah, we don't have any other options over here. You can also vary region, but I don't want to do that. And then you can see this was the image that I had, and I basically said it's old film style, and it just took this boy over here and it made it into this kind of a cute, interesting style. Now again, another fun fact is that you could also make it in landscape mode, as you can see in this specific example over here. So when you want to create for like a reel or for your TikToks or for stories, you could actually use this, and you can absolutely create some amazing work with that. With that said, the potential with this is just limitless, and I feel like anyone should grab this opportunity while Haiper is still free, because this is just wild. Any other AI video tool is definitely charging for credits, which it rightly should. Haiper is building a community, and I feel like we should all just like really work towards making some really amazing work, because as you can see, some of the work over here is just spectacular, to say the least. Like if you see this drone shot over here, or if you see basically any of these, the way that the detailing goes is nothing short of a realistic video. And that leads to the big question: will video change forever? I know when Sora was announced, a lot of claims by big Hollywood productions were talking about fears and anticipations and excitement. Well, I can't speak for anybody or everybody, but I'm really interested, and I would like to know in the comments down below what you think could be the future of AI video, if this is the worst that AI video is going to be, and it's only getting better from here. With the likes of Haiper, I feel like AI video is just taking a whole different shape. And with that said, if you like this kind of videos and any videos about AI that I'm creating, please do feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And also don't forget to click the bell icon so that you are notified of the next video that I upload, because I upload on a weekly basis, so you could get to know. Also, you can check down on the posts. Sometimes I post some interesting findings or art creations that I'm doing over on YouTube as well, which I also post on my Instagram, so you can check out that. You can check out my Instagram down in the link below as well. And with that all said, you can actually check out this video over here, because YouTube thinks this is something that you should watch. And you should check out this one over here, because this is my mid-journey playlist. Also, again, if you want, you can also just subscribe, and you can check out this video over here, because this is also a nice video over here. You can check it out. Until then, I'm going to see you in the next one.